Hey guys, I wanted to show you a couple, three different performances of Vanish, and that way you guys can get a kind of a clearer picture of when to actually ditch the deck and how the hand should look and what everything should feel like. So let's get into this right now. So you'll notice right now I'm just doing a simple riffle force of the Jack of Clubs. Now, right there, as soon as they're looking at the card and he shows it to everybody, I'm ditching the deck. You literally can see me in the background ditching the deck. And I move out of the way so everybody else can see. So it really feels like it's a natural thing. Now I have the gimmick in place. And I also act as if I have a deck in my hand. So I start to put it into the middle of the deck, supposedly. Um, so I think that's kind of important to make the deck look like a deck, not just the way it looks, but the way it maybe act. You'll notice I also took the card and put it the opposite jacket pocket. I think that's interesting. Aesthetically, I think that's kind of interesting. And then just by shaking it, notice there's a pause. I don't go north with it immediately. I let it pause and then bring the card up slowly. And while the card is still in my hand, I have them reach over and grab the full deck of cards right there, and then we take it out. This one's really interesting. I wanted to show you. So I have the deck in my hand, and I'm going to use the natural just situation where they're kind of arguing with each other. If they filmed, hand goes to the side, goes right into the pocket. I drop the entire deck, come right back out. I open up the gimmick because they're arguing about whether or not the phone's been on or not. So I just use a human being's natural state of confusion that they created for themselves to actually ditch the deck. Look how close I am to everybody. I mean, it's just a remarkable gimmick. It blows people's minds. They lose their absolute gourd. And like I said, always show the card right there. Don't go south with the card. Don't put the card in your pocket, then bring the deck out. It's really, really important to just have the card in your hand while the deck is coming out. And if you get somebody else to pull the deck out, even better. You know, he slaps the card and it just falls to the ground. Now, right then and there, of course, I'm like, okay, Vanish deck goes into the pocket, Vanish gimmick comes out. I have the Vanish gimmick out in its position where it's supposed to be quite a long time before I actually vanish the deck with this one. He's trying to show me the card. I don't know what he's doing. He's very, very drunk. He shows the camera the card. And he goes, no, I want to keep it. No, give it to me. And, of course, I put it into the opposite side pocket there. And then I just start playing with him a little bit. I start playing with little things. He's still interested. He's still in it. And now I'm like, okay, fine. This is the time to do it. And look at him. He just loses it. And I pull away. Whenever something like this happens, you want to pull away for a couple seconds. And then I bring the cards out. Oh, by the way, this whole thing, you've seen me do it a couple times where it looks like I'm having a hard time getting the cards out. That's totally on purpose. I think it's important. If you have a deck of cards in your hand, they're loose, right? So it's going to take a few seconds to get all the cards in your hand. So I think that's an important aspect of playing it. Don't just grab the entire deck and bring it out. Look at the hug.